Hello everyone. Thanks for joining me. Every year people ask me how do I make a pecan pie. So it's simple as 1, 2, 3. The recipe is on the back of the syrup bottle. So you have the ingredients ready to go. It's just pecans, sugar, vanilla extract, and of course the syrup, the syrup dark. I use the dark. Some people use the light. And we have 6 eggs. That's all to a pecan pie. Let it cook for like 50 minutes and maybe a little bit after, depends on your oven, and you cook it at 350 degrees. The reason that I make these pecan pies is because my son and my husband love these pecan pies. I take the sweet potato pie over the pecan pies, but anyway, let's get started. So I got 6 eggs. You don't need a mixer for this at all. Just do it by hand. I use my whisk and I just whisk my eggs. Just a little bit, like don't like scramble them, but just beat them lightly to get them from being a circle. Just beat them a little bit, and that's it. Just beat it just to get them as one, and that's it for that. I just use my whisk. You don't even have to use a whisk. If you don't have a whisk, you don't have to. You can use a fork. Then I have my 1 cup of sugar. You use your 1 cup of sugar. Pour your 1 cup of sugar up in there. Then I whisk that up in there. The sugar. There's no order that you have to put it in. You put your pecans in last. I'm doubling my recipe. So usually it takes 3 eggs. But I'm doubling my recipe because I'm making 2 pies at once. So far I have made 2. I got 2 in the oven, and this is my last 2 here, so I'm making 6 pecan pies. Very easy to do. Okay, so that's the sugar. Okay, and then next go in is the syrup. By me doubling the recipe, I'm using the whole bottle of syrup. So I'm just going to put this in. Like I said, there's no order to put it in, so you can put it in. Just make sure you put the pecans in last. Some people put them at the bottom of the pie shell and then let them rise up. I never tried that before. I always put mine in last and just pour it in. Just pour everything in. They say it's easier to put the pecans in at the bottom and then put the syrup on top and let them rise. So I'm just putting the syrup in. I hope everyone is going to have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Yesterday and today, I'm on pie duty. I'm not fixing no cakes. I'm going to fix the cakes for Christmas. I'm going to fix some cakes for Christmas instead of for Thanksgiving. So I'm just letting it drain out. But this, it has the measurement on the, if you can see it, there's a measurement right there. So it really takes, if you're not doubling, it only takes 1 cup. But like I say, the recipe is on the back of the syrup bottle, so It's very easy to make. Very easy. Okay. Then stir that up in there. Mix that up. Take a little arm work because of the syrup is tight at first. Then it loosen on up once the sugar and all that mixture gets together. Then it loosen up. But take a little arm work. So you don't need a blender, just hand. See, it gets mixed. Seems like it's mixed up now. So making sure. And it becomes that color. Hopefully y'all can see that. So it becomes that color there. Okay. Okay, then we have the butter. So I put my butter in there. Put the butter in there. Mix that up. I mix as I go to make it a little bit more easier. That for that. Then after you get done with that, then you're just going to put your vanilla extract. Just require me by doubling one tablespoon. Put 1 tablespoon in there. Stir that in there. Okay, now I'll take this. Now I need 2 cups of pecans, so I'm going to pour my pecans in here. 2 cups. So, pour that in there. That's 2 cups. That measure out to be 2 cups. Get that all out. There we go. Okay, then just stir it in, and that's it. You pour it into your pie crust. I always take my pie crust out before I use it. Let them like sit for a little bit before I put the filling in the pie, so they won't be so frozen. So the pie crust can at least the pie crust can cook while the filling is cooking, because if you put it in there frozen, to me it don't seem like it turns out right. So I have my 2 pie crusts sitting out waiting for me to fill them. I have 2 pies in the in the oven. Like I said, so I'm gonna have this sitting for a little bit. Let it all come together. And that's it. That's all to a pecan pie. Like I said, let it cook for like 50 minutes. Take it out, let it cool. Don't cut it right away, let it cool. And that's all to a pecan pie. It required to put salt in it, but the butter that I have, it has salt in it already. So I don't put any more salt in it. But the butter that I have, it says salt. So it's not unsalted butter. So I don't put no more salt in it. And they turn out real good. Alright, well, that's it, y'all. Thanks for watching. I hope all is good. God bless, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.